back.
Oh shit.
This part is very
I thought you were dead, Joe. Persistent. Just like your worthless father, slaving away down in those awful hills of our mines. Look where his persistence got him.
I have to get to the officer now.
Oh shit.
I thought you were dead, Joe. Persistent. Just like your worthless father, slaving away down in those awful Hillsboro mines. And look where his persistence got him. 6 feet under. My father was a preacher, Joe, and at night a Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. I remember asking him once, Father, how do you know white folks are better than Negroes? He said, use
Got one down.
the gray goop in that little head of yours, son. I am ordained to commune with God.
Ouch.
The gray goop in that little head of yours, son. I am ordained to commune with God. You see, Joe, stop that champ. Gunslinger Joe does not leave here alive. You hear me, you worthless worms? Stop it all of the legacy of my Gunslinger Joe does not leave here alive. You hear me, you worthless worms?
I can just skip all that fighting.
Oh, this is what they call poetic justice, Joe. You could have had a decent life, taking a dive on the field for the Reich. Now look at you. A limp dish rag groveling on the floor. Before I shoot your brains out, any last words?
Why haven't you fired the sun gun yet?
The Sonnengewehr? Oh, that's not operational yet. Are those your final words, slave?
No. But this
Here's
is...
Metza.
Go long, you Nazi bastard. I laid into that son of a bitch just like my papa taught me all those years ago. For him and all brothers and sisters who had suffered at the hands of the Nazis. Metza was finally dead, and I was pretty roughed up myself. The game was over. It looked like we were going into overtime.
Hang on. Alright, I think that's the end of this one. Now we can move on to the next one.
My word, look at that handsome bloke. OSA secret agent Jack Valiant. Super spy for the British Empire. The Queen's greatest asset. Except for one other. Agent Silent Death. My name is Jessica Valiant. During the war, I helped my husband perform his duties behind the scenes. Inseparable, both on the job and off until 1946. Jack bought me time to escape. If I'd had a choice, it would have been the other way around. Funny that. After the love of my life was taken away from me, the world submitted to the Nazis, and my faith in humanity crumbled. I fled to Brazil, choosing a life in anonymity. It was a simpler life. A steady flow of fine alcohol and charming strangers served as my medication. Kept me afloat, without purpose or direction. Then one day, I received a mysterious folder with the image of a crimson bulldog imprinted on it. Inside were the briefs for 3 assassination targets. Torture expert Uber-Commander Hans Stiglitz, Hollywood Nazi collaborator Chuck Lorentz, and the infamous General Gerhard Duncan. It shook me to the core. The files provided evidence implicating these men as responsible for the torture of my husband. These men had to die, and so I departed for California in the American territories. First on the list was Uber-Commander Hans, the man who tortured Jack. I'd spent the past years in a delightful blur of drinking and debauchery, but killing Nazis was like riding a bike. A dozen slit throats later, I found myself inside the Gestapo office in Sacramento, California. From there, I had to find my way to Uber-Commander Hans's office, at the top floor.
So, as we all know, we're now playing as Agent Silent Death. As we know, she's very agile, but not capable of carrying a live armor. Silent handgun. So it's basically about stealth.
Lieber Kommandant Hans hat sich bei mir über Sie beschwert.
Wer ist da?
Mir sehr leid. Offenbar ärgert es ihn, dass Sie ihm immer über die Schulter schauen, wenn er etwas tippt. Sogar bei geheimen Dokumenten.
Ich bin von Natur aus neugierig, hat mir meine Mutter immer gesagt.
Zur Hölle mit ihm. Wissen Sie, wie wichtig es ist, dass wir diesen jämmerlichen Aufstand in Kalifornien unterdrücken?
Männer, ich bin in meinem Büro und bereite wichtige Dokumente für General Dunkel vor. Achten Sie auf verdächtige terroristische Aktivitäten. Und bringt mir bitte eine Tasse Tee und ein Schinkenbrötchen. Heil Hitler.
Uber-Commander Hans was my first hit in years. Felt like a stiff drink to take the edge off, but I had to stay focused.
Shit. Throwing knives. That up. Wait. Just keep going and watch ourselves. Telling when an enemy could appear. At least doesn't look like it. Mind, I guess. Pick up this. Sounds like there's more enemies here. Locked. Actually, I want to go back. Now I know I can crawl through those. Inspect this. I got some video here.